You've been performing for so long that you forgot who you really are. If you were just good and if you just followed all the rules, you'd be happy. But are you? If you wore this shirt, you walk like this, talk like this, thought like this, move like this, then you're normal. But you put yourself in the back burner for so long that you even forgot who you are. You forgot what brought fire to your soul. It's almost like life lost its color. You have the opportunity right now to take control over your life again. And the reason why you fear being seen, it's because you've been taught to act. You've been taught to perform. You've been performing your way through life. And this is something that I can relate with. At 20 years old, I was performing. Felt like nothing in this world changed because I was being conditioned to think that that was my reality forever. And I was fearful of being seen, the true me being seen, because the only person that I perceived that wanted to be seen was someone that I was not. And I was bound to that. And maybe you're experiencing the same thing. And the fear that you're holding on to has prevented you from connecting with people, connecting with yourself. You've been living unauthentically, walking, talking, thinking, and moving the way that you've been taught to move. Your self-expression has been crushed and you just feel lost. You feel stuck. How do you overcome the fear of being seen? How do you just break free from trying to please everyone all the time? How do you break free and how do you start going for what you want to do? And how do you just be okay with being seen? Be okay with being seen trying. I just want to hold your hand and I want to give you a big hug, because I do feel that a lot of us have gone through this. A lot of us, at some point of time, we've just been so scared of being seen. Maybe you're going through this right now. And I'm here to tell you that you can overcome your fear of being seen. And I'm so happy that we're doing this social media detox challenge, because I think that in these 30 days, as we detox from social media, as we kind of unplug from that world, we can really just dive deep on the inner self and work on ourselves in ways that we didn't know. And you might discover things about yourself. You might remember, oh my goodness, I used to love doing this. I used to love being in this situation. And I've just been so distracted by scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And you don't even realize that you are giving your power away. I'm not saying that you can't ever use social media. You can't ever watch TV. You can't ever do this, ever do that. But what happens? What happened to that creativity that you used to have? What happened to that fire you used to have in your soul that would make you want to do things? Consistently comparing yourself online and feeling like you're not enough, feeling like something's always missing, feeling like you have to be this certain way because that's what's trending on social media. It's causing you to have fear to be seen, because you're like, well, if I don't have this nice apartment, if I don't have this coffee mug, if I don't have these clothes, why would I want to be seen? Why would anyone want to see me? You yourself, this is what the world needs. The world needs you. You have a fresh perspective. You have something that nobody else has. You can get to the point where you get that fire back. You can get to the point where you overcome that fear of being seen, the fear of making mistakes, the fear of just being human. Unfortunately, there has been a lot on social media that kind of just makes you feel like you're not good enough ever. That you try this, you try that, and it's still not good enough. It's still not good enough. I think it's very important for you to understand that you are trying your best today. You're putting your best foot forward. You're doing the best that you can with what you know. Especially if you're a younger person watching that. You're 17, 18, 19. I want you to understand that you're always going to evolve. You're always going to have things in your life that you're learning consistently every single day. And the sooner that you learn to embrace yourself, the sooner that you learn that you're going to make mistakes, that things are not always going to go the way that you planned them to be, that doesn't have to discourage you to stop trying. That doesn't have to discourage you. All of those people that have made an impact, they did something different. They pushed a movement, or they pushed a way of thinking that was different. And that's why they are so memorable, because they weren't afraid to be seen. Did people criticize them? Most definitely. Did people probably call them crazy? Most definitely. They overcame that fear of being seen. That doesn't mean that self-doubt didn't come knocking on their door. That didn't mean that they didn't have unforeseen challenges, but they pushed through because they had a vision. They had a vision of who they wanted to be. They wanted to live authentically within themselves, regardless of what people say. You may look up to someone and you may even want to be like them. You may even want to switch places with them, but do you? Do you know their battles? Do you know their struggles? Do you know the things that they have to face to be in that position that they have to be? And maybe they don't face battles to be in that position where they have to be. When you learn to fully love and embrace yourself the way that you are, you can build yourself up. You can become the person that you want to become. I know it can be scary because we see so many self-improvement videos of, well, if you don't wake up at this time in the morning, you're not good enough. And the thing is, we all learn differently. We all of us operate in different levels, different capacities. Our walks of lives are different. You may work 2 jobs, 3 jobs, and go to school. Some of you may not. Some of you may be living with their parents. Some of you are just trying to figure yourself out, and that's okay. Because at your pace and at your time, you can figure out who you want to be. Most of the reasons why people really fear to be seen is because they're continuously comparing themselves with someone on social media. And this is the kicker. They're comparing themselves with what people share online. It's just the highlight of their life, highlight reels of their life. And when you compare yourself to that, you're not understanding. People are showing you what they want you to see. And that's just point blank, period. Social media has almost portrayed it that we're not human. Like, people don't go through these human experiences, because most of the time what we see online is people happy, people excited, people motivated, people going for what they want. Your fear of being seen is keeping you consuming, just watching, being on the sidelines, when you could be the one living the life that you want to live. If you just overcame your fear of being seen. And why do we have this fear of being seen? You've been taught to perform. You've been taught to suppress your true self-expression. You've been taught to suppress that still small voice inside of you that guides you, that puts you in positions where you can be happy, where you can thrive. It's not too late. It's never too late. You can always come to the point where you embrace yourself fully, where you embrace every facet of yourself and you love yourself completely, and you just go for what you want. You just experience the things that you want to experience. This is something that I struggled with when I was 20 years old. I got to a really dark point in my life, and I felt like, that's it. This is just going to be my life for the rest of my life. This is just what's going to happen. I came to a realization. I came to a point that, no, it doesn't have to be that way. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know how I'm going to get out of this situation, but I'm going to, because I want to live. I have dreams. I have goals. I have things that I want to accomplish. It starts with that curiosity. It starts with knowing that you deserve better. It starts with knowing that it's okay to embrace yourself. And if you do have limiting beliefs, there's ways that you can start reprogramming your mind to start believing in yourself again, to start dreaming again. And one way that you can do this, if you have a routine that you absolutely hate and you're just tired of the same old thing every single day. We are routine creatures, right? We like routine, we like comfort, we like being familiar with what's going to happen next. If you feel stuck and you feel like, you know what, I want to make a change in my life. I want to stop being afraid of being seen. I want to stop performing. Well, interrupt that schedule. Do something adventurous. Do something that's different that day. It'll put you in a different perspective where you don't have to be in autopilot anymore, where you can start enjoying your life. Little things that you can do to start enjoying your life. I understand that you may have a busy life, that your life may be complete chaos. I understand it. I grew up with complete chaos. I'm telling you, I know what you mean. I have 8 siblings, okay? But I'm telling you right now, there can come a point where you take control of your life and where you stop being afraid to just be seen and just embrace yourself fully, where you can start developing new thoughts, a new self-belief, a new belief system, where you can literally rewire your brain to start dreaming again, to start loving again, to start giving people chances again. Because of course your brain is going to want to keep you isolated, to keep you safe, because maybe you've been hurt before, or maybe you've tried something and it didn't work out the way that you expected. So your brain is going to try to keep you safe. But what if safe is what's keeping you stuck? What if safe is what's keeping you in the back burner? So I challenge you today to really just think to yourself, how can I be okay with being seen again? How can I be okay with just being myself and embracing myself fully so that I can start dreaming again, so I can start going for what I want? You can. And you will. I encourage you today. I want to tell you that I used to be a person that would stutter, that was afraid to speak, that was afraid to be authentic with myself, constantly performing because I thought I had to be a certain way to be accepted. But what I didn't understand is that the secret and the key was accepting myself, that this is my world, this is my reality, and that it's about me. It's not about putting other people on a pedestal. It's not about putting myself in the back burner. It's about embracing myself fully. And that is why I created a free gift for you that you can get in the description, okay? Completely free. It's about embracing yourself confidently and to truly become unshakable. Happy day 2 of the social media detox challenge, everybody. I really hope that you've been consistent, and if yesterday was hard for you, well, maybe you're addicted to your phone. But you know what? It's okay. This is what the social media detox challenge is about. In these 30 days, I really want you to self-reflect and take it serious, and whatever goal you have, whatever thing you feel like you need to work on or you want to manifest, affirm it. Affirm that whatever you say, whatever you set your mind to, it's just going to happen, period. Okay? I want you to have that confidence. I also created a free ebook, like I said yesterday. It gives you a list of productive things to do instead of doom scrolling, okay? And I really hope that you guys liked it. I really hope that you guys use that free guide so that you guys can fill your mind with ideas of things that you can do instead of doom scrolling, because I understand this is a 30-day detox challenge, but I believe in you. You can do it. And I'm so proud of you. And by the way, I am going to be switching up the lives. I may have spoken a little too soon. I thought that going live every day would have worked for me, but unfortunately, because of my schedule changes and stuff like that, I won't be able to go live every single day, but I most definitely can once a week. Since I did go live yesterday, we will be going live next Saturday. Saturdays would be the day that I'll be going live. And again, if you want to email me any questions, you want to just chat or anything, please email me at thepowerofherdreams@gmail.com. We can chat there and I'll respond to you in a timely manner. You most definitely can overcome the fear of being seen. You just have to be okay with being you. Have to start loving yourself again, putting yourself first. There's so many tips and so many tricks, and I can tell you what I've done. But your life may be different than mine. But what I can tell you is that the moment that you learn to put yourself first, for one, you will start to understand all you needed was to embrace yourself. All you needed was to love on yourself. Stop being hard on yourself and realize that you're human. And everything that you see online, everything that you see on social media has a production behind it. Everything that you consume has premeditated concepts. And I want you to really understand, if you aspire to be a content creator, if you aspire to be an online business owner, if you aspire to be an author, whatever you aspire to be, you have to overcome the fear of being seen. I know you don't want people to see you make mistakes. I know you don't want people to see the rookie version of you. But you know what? Every single person that started, well, most people that started, they started with nothing. If you want to get to your everything, it's okay to start with nothing. Your cup will start to fill up along the way. You can do it. I believe in you. Is it going to be day 1 or one day? It's up to you, my love. You decide. You take control over your life. Most of the time, people are doing their own thing, thinking about their own thing. You're going to watch this video and then you're going to go on about your day. So stop overthinking and being fearful that people are going to judge every little mistake that you do. Because maybe, just maybe, you're judging yourself because you don't feel like you're enough. Because you don't feel like you matter. But I'm here to tell you, babe, you do matter. I love you so much. Happy day 2 of the social media detox challenge. I really challenge you to do something different with your schedule. Love on yourself. Tell yourself that you can do it. That you can do anything that you set your mind to, and you will. Those are my thoughts for the day, and I really encourage you to start embracing yourself fully. I love you so much, and I hope that you have an amazing day. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. And I'm out.